doubt they will keep pushing for European football until the very end, and it looks like they will get it in some form. Manchester City, on the other hand, how do you feel about their performance today, Shay?
A bit frustrating again, I think. Look at Pep's reaction. We've seen Pep's reaction towards the officials towards the end. There was a bit of a controversial tackle in there, I think, from Rutter on Guardiola. I think he left a bit on it. VR did have a look at it, but I think maybe that's why Pep was really angry, because he felt maybe endangered his player. And of course, when you concede 2 points at home, you're going to be angry with whoever's prepared to listen, But it's not the Pep of old, the swagger, the arrogance. He's under pressure. Michael mentioned before the game, we've seen Pep at the very height of, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Manchester City, the best of the best. And now this is the first time in his old managerial career there's a dip. And he feels at times he's feeling the pressure. Absolutely. You can see it, can't you, in his body language and just with what we saw at the end, Karen?
Yeah, but no one likes losing or not picking up the points or in the position that they're in. As we all know, he's used to being the top. He's been used to being chased, and ultimately now he's chasing. So look, it's tough, but he's the best and he'll find a way. It might not be this season, but I'm sure he'll bounce back next season to try and get that title back.
Absolutely. Well, let's look through the second half action. We're going to show you the Kusanov own goal. Talk us through this, Mo.
Yeah, it was Hinsselwood. He's being marked, and then Rico Lewis just lets him go, I feel. And then obviously he's on his own. There's we highlight Rico Lewis. He's marking him, and then he just lets him go. He drifts. There's two players in the middle there. And it's a decent enough first touch, but it's just a little bit behind him. He digs it out, and I think that's going wide. And obviously it hits Kusanov, and there's the own goal. But unfortunate from Manchester City's point of view. However, the deflection was unfortunate. He was still an unmarked player in the 6-yard box, or just on the 6-yard box. It's not really good enough from City.
It's a classic example of don't vacate the box until you're cleared your lines. Rico Lewis has gone and watched the ball. Michael's right, and his players peeled off him. I feel for Kusanov in the picture there. He's had not an iffy start, but just a stoppy start, and then obviously the own goal gives them the point.
Well, it's interesting because both of these sides had a chance to win it. There were a few chances that flew in towards the end of the second half. Let's have a look at Gonzalez hitting the post here for City.
I mean, I'm not sure how he's not scored that, if I'm being brutally honest. Unmarked around the back post. I can't even give an answer for it. It's a perfect situation there to kind of get yourself out that own goal maybe situation, dig yourself and help his teammate out there. But I don't know how he's missed it, to be a bit. Whether he takes his eye off it, I'm not sure.
Big chance.
And then one for Brighton as well. Carlos Baleba here, Shay.
Yeah, well, it's an unbelievable chance. You see him in just the left hand side of the referee. The ground he makes up, I think Dawn mentioned the commentary. Look at him sprinting into the picture now. This has got goal written all over it, and I just can't believe it. He does stick in the back of the net.
You've been setting yourself up for that, haven't you?
Setting up all night. But again, like City's problems all season, you think, here's Gundogan and Gonzalez. Can they get back into a position, a defensive position, and defend it? And I think Baleba, look, he's free as the ball. Look at the space team at the edge of the box. He could even take a touch. He could do anything. And maybe, as I say, Dawn mentioned it, he's just that tired because it's such a long busting run he's done. But I don't think you'll ever get a better chance of that. They had been scored than that.
Yeah, and you can see it all from the manager there as well. Now, you did mention actually the foul from Rutter on Gvardiol. We're going to have a look at it now. What did you think of this? Because Pep's frustration seems to have stemmed from this incident.
Yeah, he was upset with something. We think it's this. It's mistimed, don't get me wrong, and yeah, you could justify. I don't think it's a red card or anything personally. I mean, his leg is sliding along the floor. It's not a high challenge. He could have got a yellow card, absolutely. But I can understand Pep Guardiola feeling that was a dangerous tackle, but I don't think it's red.
Well, you teed me up nicely there. Let's hear from the man himself. Here he is, Pep Guardiola.
To the day. Pep, to go ahead twice in that game, it might feel like a bit of a missed opportunity. How do you reflect on a point from today?
Well, it was a good game at that game. I know how difficult it is to make the process, the situations that we are now with all the Brighton, how good is in that positions, and we make good moments. They had, we start the second half, we had the chances, and after concede a goal in a sloppy situation, and after we struggled 10-15 minutes, and after we finished real well. The players gave everything. Yeah, we take the point and keep going.
When you look at everything that's you've gone through this season, and you get the setbacks like Brighton pulling you back level, starting the second half very well, Brighton, the fact that your players react to that and keep pushing, are you seeing confidence returning to your players?
Of course I have confidence. Always I had and always I will have. So I think the young players played really good. Omar played really good, and Jeremy again. So it's an incredible threat to bring the, to the final third, and the physical team like them, they play really good. All defenders were so clever, so winning duels. So yeah, it's a pity, but they have. Yeah, in the moment they have two chances that they win a little bit uncertain, but we had a lot as well. And unfortunately, first half to the Savinho, the post, and in the corner with Nico, and the last cross from Kevin. So we were close, but unfortunately we could not do it. And of course, we compliment from Brighton because it's a good team, and good result for us.
There was, of course, yet another record broken by Erling Haaland. I know you were asked about him during the week as well, but his numbers are just incredible, aren't they?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, really good.
Yeah, you couldn't hang on to it, but they kept pushing for that win. Do you sort of feel like, is it coming, the progress that you want to see in the team? Obviously, you had to bounce back from defeat last week, and you get the point here today. You go into an international break now. Is it kind of, are you feeling that the progress is coming for your team in these now 9 cup finals that you have this season?
Yeah, yes. So we're much better than Nottingham. Nottingham were not in the right rhythm, but the players give the pace that we have at front. The 4 players at front is so dangerous. They create a lot, and yeah, we're happy for that.